Caglione, opposite field home run. His last time into the bullpen. Does he have another? Oh, you bet! This one leaves Condren Ballpark. This man is not human. Another jack for Jack. Oh, Donay absolutely crushes this ball. Wow! A 7th Gator home run of the game as Donay leaves the state of Florida with that blast. 3-2 to Shelton. Whips this in the air, left center field, tailing towards the gap. Long run. What a play for Jones. Goes diving onto the warning track. Put a star next to that one. A round of applause from the Gator fans in attendance.
Yeah, that's a young player with a great future.
Well, Nick, did you have a mustache like that coming up when you were stealing bases left and right?
In the minor leagues I did, but not
Did you handlebar it?
No.
That's a shame.
That's like a Raleigh Fingers on there. Very nice.
I think I can grow one of those too. Give it some time. 1-2. Swing and a miss. So mustache and all. Labrador strikes out. Fisher picks up his first K to get us started here in the second. And it will be Tyler Shelnut. We highlighted him when we showed you the starting 9. He's had a really good stretch now. 12 home runs. The big homer was a go-ahead blast at Vanderbilt. Grabbed the final game of that series. And the offense has not been the issue over the last week plus. It's been trying to lower the ERA. The starters in the bullpen. Go back last week, Nick, a 5 RBI performance against Jacksonville at 5 ribbies in the finale against Vandy. See the numbers and how he's progressed from last year to this.
And here's the thing, hitting his home runs, this Gator team actually on pace to hit more home runs than they did a year ago. Of course, you got to play 71 games, but
Shelnut cranks a line drive in the left. They're playing him deep. Hughes plays it on a hop, and Shelnut continues to swing it well. And the Gators have their first hit.
Stay hot, kid.
Played third base, outfield this year, getting the start at the hot corner tonight. And then I'll bring in Luke Heyman. Of course, one of the big storylines down the stretch here, Nick, is no Tanner Garrison for the foreseeable future, out with that shoulder injury. So whether it's Brody Donay or Luke Heyman behind home plate, it will be Luke tonight.
Yeah, and Luke obviously with a lot of experience behind the plate, so it's not like you're plugging in a guy that hasn't played. So Garrison, really good defensively. He's going to be sorely missed.
Garcia's next, cranked in the air to left field. Hughes goes back to the wall. It's gone. Up and out for Luke Heyman. A 2-run blast, and the Gators on top first here in the second. That's one way to get you going. 9th of the year for Luke Heyman. Came in hitting .238.
Well, we talked about how big this game is and getting off to an early lead. That takes a lot of the pressure off early. Goes down and gets a pitch. It actually wasn't that bad of a pitch. Down and away. He was able to turn on it. Nice catch back there.
Team home run number 84. I think you spoke that one into existence, Nick, talking about the home runs for the Gators.
I mean, they're over 2 a game. And the thing with this Gator baseball team is a lot of people think, well, how do you replace all the home runs from last year? Well, they're actually doing a better job of it.
Hit by pitch as Curlin gets plunked, and all of a sudden after a 1-2-3 first, Danny Garcia has given up a single, 2-run home run, and a hit by pitch. Still nobody out in the frame.
12th time already this year for Curlin getting hit with a pitch.
There's certain players that are just magnets.
Well,
getting hit.
He's up there. He crowds the plate last year. He got hit 22 times.
Showed Steve Trimper in the dugout, head coach for Stetson. Hayden Yost getting the start in left, punches this into center field. Station to station goes Curlin. First and second, still nobody out. Third hit of the inning, and the Gators really starting to cook here in the home second.
That's the best swing and the hardest hit ball I've seen Yost this year. That thing was absolutely a P-rod up the middle. Ball's tailing away, keeps his shoulder and head on it. And it gets through the infield quick. So, it was Hurston Waldrop a year ago who's doing well in Double-A.
Brody Donay shortens up, bunts this down to third. Barquette will field and fire. Sacrifice successful. Out goes 5-3. Both runners move up to second and third. Donay gets the job done. His first successful sacrifice of the year.
Yeah, how about that? In the 9th of the season for the Gators, just make the third baseman field it. That's all you're trying to do in this scenario. And he got Barquette to field it. I'll tell you what, sometimes coaches like that better than a home run, because that's a real team play right there.
Brings in now Michael Robertson, number 9 batter. Garcia's first is low. Well, this is a huge batter here because you have Ty Evans, top of the lineup, on deck.
Interesting, too. Let's see how they play defensively. Steve Trimper is going with, even with the bags on the corners, playing back up the middle.
Fights this foul. How would you play it?
Well, in this scenario, I would probably do the same thing, because a lot of times you bring the infield in against a 9-hole hitter, you're making him a lot better hitter, and you got trouble coming up on deck. So I would probably go this route.
Roll back up the middle, over the mound, sneaks into center field. That'll bring in 2. Michael Robertson comes through. As Curlin and Yost touch home, the Gators have 4 in the frame, up 4-0 in the second.
Nice piece of hitting by Robertson. Let's go back and credit Brody Donay getting those runners over to second and third to make that happen. And whether they were in or not, that ball was up the middle, so nothing to second guess there. But I think pro scouts drool.
And we'll talk about something interesting in his stat line when he comes to the plate that you picked up on. Ty Evans first, though. 1 out, 1 on. Robertson, a 2-run single. There's a 2-run homer in this inning from Luke Heyman out to the bullpen in left center. So the Gators have put up 4 in this frame. Evans popped out to second his first time. Shines first. Runner takes off. Pitch for a strike. Throw it down. Robertson is safe. 3 for 3 on the year in thefts.
And a nice throw, too. Bang, bang play at second base. Gets rid of this. Crick puts it right on the money. Robo with a good jump and great speed over there. That's one of those where, as an infielder, you almost have to let the ball carry to second base a little longer.
Cueto's caught 9 stealing this year.
Hey, you're bad.
You know, it was great at doing it. It still is Javi Baez, letting the ball travel on those throws.
This one's fouled away around where Nick parked.
No, actually, I'm on the other. I'm the other end, but I always worry where to park, because as I pull in, I go, can Cags reach my car from where I park? And never had to worry about that anymore.
If you park anywhere on campus, you're in jeopardy. Shines 1-2.
I'm actually not kidding. I actually think that when I pull in the parking lot. Can Cags reach where this car is going to be?
And the offering. Count full. On base for Evans entering tonight, 438. This is his 7th consecutive game in the leadoff. Numbers up in each slash line this year. Taking a nice jump. Tied his home run total from last year. Hoists this in the air.
It was like the other Kaggs' last at bat in Nashville, as it's starting to unfold with Evans, he's going, okay, he needs to do this and that. Whatever you do, do not leave first base open. And he just worked out at first base was left open, and Coach Corbin went ahead and walked him.
Yeah, the intentional walk, Gator fans did not like a whole lot. Evans rips this foul. That on base we mentioned, this is the 8th pitch of the at-bat, current career high in on-base percentage.
Yeah, from a fan's perspective, they'd love to see base on balls here, which would clog first base, and you got to pitch to Kaggs.
And a payoff. Ripped in the air. Left center field, soaring to the fence. This one is out of here. Ty Evans leaves the yard. As the Gators have 2 homers in this frame. Evans now 10 on the year, and it's all orange and blue.
And that'll work too as far as pitching to Kaggs. This ball was pounded to left center field. Just a little bit of wind going out there. This is all Ty right here. Tried to throw him a slider, and that did a cement mixer. He just stayed right about belt high over the plate, and he made him pay.
10th home run for Evans. 8th batter to the plate in the inning. 6 runs across, and here's Jack Caglione. Talk about the stat line for Kaggs. Something really stood out to you, and that was the number of doubles for Caglione, or the lack thereof. Pops this up. Does it stay on the field of play? Drifting. Foul.
Yeah, and he only has 2 doubles on here. You can see 10 on the season for Ty Evans. Off to another great start. And the reason is, the reason why he only has 2 doubles is he's too good.
He's too strong.
He's too strong. They play him really deep, and then he top spins the ball off the right center field and right field wall, and it gets back to the right fielder so quick that he hasn't had a chance to go for 2.
Caglione goes up and out. There's another for Jack Caglione. He is a machine. He's now homered in 10 of the last 11 games, 24 on the year. Caglione take a bow.
And there's another reason why he doesn't have a lot of doubles. It's too many home runs. I'm telling you, I've never seen anybody in the 37 years I've done college baseball on TV hit like this guy. And I've seen a lot of guys. And what he does to a baseball is just legendary stuff.